everyone, welcome to Motivational Mondays with Morgan. Today I'm going to talk about goals and the fact that you do not need a new year for a fresh start. So you may be wondering why I'm posting this in January, but let's be honest, maybe some of you have already broken your New Year's resolution. Let's be honest. So I want to talk about that because I want to give you encouragement and I want to help you build goals that are attainable and things that you're not going to quit a couple, weeks after you've set them. So people put so much pressure on New Year's resolutions. You've probably heard me talk about this in the past if you've been following me for a while, but I don't love New Year's resolutions because I think that they become so grand. It's this like big lofty goal that you're going to do in, 2023. And then a couple weeks later, it's like, I'm not motivated anymore to keep that goal going. So I'm going to encourage you to just have a little bit different perspective. And I also want to encourage you that if you've already broken a promise that you set to yourself, the year is not wasted. We get every day to wake up, right? And if we get that God-given chance to wake up another day, then we can start fresh. You don't need it to be a new year. You don't need it to be when the ball drops. It can be every single day. You have the opportunity to recreate who you want to be and what habits you want to start setting. Now, I'm not saying that you get to start over every single day, right? We're gonna create things that have longevity. And I think that starts with starting small. So instead of some big lofty goal, you may have that out there. And I think goals and vision is so important to really design the life that you want to be. Be the architect of your life and not just let life happen to you. You do have to set those big goals. But then let's work backwards. What are the small habits that you're going to do every single day that's going to help you get to that goal? So let me give you an example. Let's say that you want to invest in personal development, right? Personal development is something that's on your list. You want to read some books. You want to learn a new skill, you want to, invest in leadership, whatever that is. Okay, so what are the things that you need to do to help yourself read more books? So I think this is Atomic Habits, the book Atomic Habits. It's called Habit Stacking, okay? So in the morning, have a goal to make your bed. Get out of bed and make your bed, okay? That's habit number one. And then you're gonna put that book on the bed. And that's habit number two. And what is that going to do? That's going to condition you that when you go to bed that night, you see that book that you told yourself you were going to read 30 pages of every day to do personal development, and you're going to see that, and that's going to help you now have that third habit of reading every night before you go to bed instead of scrolling on your phone. So I want you to think about what are the habits every single day that I can stack on to myself. You've probably heard when you're brushing your teeth, what could you be, thinking about or listening to, right? What habits that you are either already do, right? So if you already make your bed, great. Now you're going to stack that book on the bed, okay? That's going to help you then stack on reading every night. So that's what I mean by smaller steps, smaller goals that you know you can accomplish day after day after day, and that's going to help you get to that bigger goal that you maybe set back in, January 1st, 2023. So think about that. Every day we get that fresh start to build habits that help us reach our goals. The second thing I'm going to recommend that you do is share it. Tell somebody. Get held accountable by the people in your life. I say this over and over and over again. This is not the first time you've heard me say it, but if you're not saying your goals out loud, or if you're not, stamping them, declaring them, they're not real. They're just in your head, and it gives you the opportunity to forget about them and not hold yourself accountable because, hey, nobody knows, just I know. That doesn't work for me. I gotta say them out loud so someone that loves me sees me, they're either encouraging me to keep going or they're saying, hey, what about that one goal that you said you were gonna do or that behavior that you said you were gonna create? What happened? And it's all out of love. It's all about holding you accountable. So I don't like New Year's resolutions, guys. If you have them and you're sticking to them, I love that for you. But just know that most of the times you're setting yourself up for failure. And what does failure do? It makes you feel completely defeated. It does the opposite, right, of what you want it to do because you're like, oh, I give up. And, you either go on about your day and you don't build new goals and habits and resolutions, let's say. You just forget about it and you say, the year's done, I'm good, I'm moving on. Guys, that's not how you're going to build the life that you want. That's not how you're going to design the life that you love to live. So what are the small habits? What are the small little baby steps that can get you to these bigger goals that you want in your life this year or this month or this week or today? What is it? I want to hear from you guys. So let me know. What are the small things that you're working on every single day to build those better habits? Because our habits become, who we are and what we're able to accomplish. So I challenge you today to just rethink about those goals. Are they a little bit too big? How are you going to get there? And what are the baby steps that you need to reach them? Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll talk to you later.